What do you think of when you think about ninjas in pajamas? Beyond the obvious thoughts you have when you first hear that ridiculous phrase, CSGO fans probably think about an eternally underachieving team from Sweden.
There will be no major in 2017 for NiP.
Aren't going to be attending the minor. They've been eliminated.
NiP not making it to the minor once again.
The team once cursed by a Bay Area witch to only win tournaments in Oakland. But once upon a time, NiP were the best CSGO team in the world. Once upon a time, NiP won 87 maps in a row. "87 LAN maps in a row is one of the most impressive esports records of all time, and no team in CSGO has really matched it since.
It was just very cool and surprising to see that you actually can be so dominant in a game, and also that you were one of the best players at the same time. That's probably my biggest success.
It actually just seems impossible. Who could possibly win 87 LAN maps without dropping a single one? For comparison, Cloud9, the Boston Major champions, played 16 maps that tournament, and they dropped 4 of them. Most teams that win tournaments drop a few maps here or there. When was the last time you saw a CSGO team win a tournament without dropping a map? Now imagine winning 10. Between August 2012, when they won Steel Series Go, and April 2013, when they placed second at Star Ladder Star Series 5, NiP played 10 LAN tournaments and didn't drop a single map. That means NiP dominated the earliest era of competitive CSGO. The game came out in August 2012, the same week NiP won their first tournament. NiP were the first legendary CSGO team. According to esports journalist Duncan Thorin Shields, NiP had a lot going for them at the time that made that streak possible. For one, some of the best Counter-Strike 1.6 teams in the world had yet to transition to CSGO.
Part of the reason as to why these teams didn't change lineups and why they came over so late to CSGO is because 1.6 didn't actually die when NiP had begun playing CSGO. When they won that first tournament in CSGO in August of 2012, there was still a number of months and a number of 1.6 big-sized tournaments with higher prize purses at times in first place than CSGO.
CSGO had a messy launch. Part of it was that the game was still unbalanced and unrefined, but another part of it was that dedicated 1.6 players had poured thousands of hours into their game. CSGO just wasn't 1.6. So, for a while, a bunch of pro teams just kept playing 1.6. There were concurrent competitive communities for both CSGO and 1.6, and that meant that some of the best Counter-Strike